Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12. Timmy Timmons coming at you. Still in the minor leagues. Not out of this yet. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm getting out of this for a while either. Okay, so for this video, I kind of wanted to see what I could do to help some people out. I don't get a chance to respond to every single person, and I apologize for those of you who I haven't responded to for questions and stuff like that. I don't have that much time. I really don't. But anyway, I do get to see trends in a number of questions that are asked, and I kind of wanted to address some of them. Well, actually, one in particular, because the thing I get asked more than anything else is like, hey, Dunbar, how do you do this? Like, some people think I use a camera. Some people know I use a PVR and ask me, like, what software that I use to kind of do all this. I'm going to be addressing that, by the way, in that setup video, because I kind of want to let you guys know that, because I've watched some setup videos, and it's like, hey, dude, here's my TV, here's my computer, awesome, thanks for watching. I kind of wanted to show you the process of how it all works, what software I use, how I use it, stuff like that. So that'll be coming out. The next question I get more than anything else is, what advice can you give me? So, that being said, let me kind of throw this out here first. I am flattered that you guys feel that I am somebody who could provide you advice on how to be a good commentator. Personally, and this is just how I am for everything, I have a hard time giving myself credit for doing things that are good. I don't feel like I am a good commentator. I do not feel like when some people write me, they say that I am the best commentator and I am their favorite. Trust me, you guys, I am not trying to boast in myself right now. What I am trying to say is, even though I do not feel that I am at that level, and I probably don't think I am ever going to get to that level where I would consider myself good or the best or big, I am absolutely flattered that you guys feel that way. I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that I live up to those expectations that you have set for me, and try and make a good experience for you all around. I mean, even if you guys do not feel that way, I appreciate all the well wishes, the things that you guys feel like I do well, and I'm humbled that you guys would ask me for advice. So let me kind of give you what I can, where I can, and hopefully it helps. Because I know that there are people on the channel who want to be commentators. There are some who already are commentators and have asked me for advice. Like I said, I'll see what I can do. So, I think the biggest piece of advice for anybody, whether you are or looking to be a commentator, is you have to love doing this. And I don't mean just like doing this, you know, find it enjoyable, see this as a hobby. You have to have a passion for doing this. I'm not going to name names. I don't want to throw people under the bus or make enemies or cause a controversy or anything like that. I think that all of us have had an experience where we have watched a commentator and have felt like they don't really love doing this. They're not enthusiastic about either the game that they are playing or the subject matter of the video. Whatever it is, it just seems boring, drawn out. Now, I get asked, is money made in this? Potentially, yes. I have noticed some commentators do this for the money. Others do it because they care about entertaining somebody else, about the game that they are playing, and just loving doing this in general. I try to be the latter. I really do. I'm going to be honest with you guys in this video. I try to be honest with you guys all the time. There are some videos that I have made where I wasn't 100% behind it. This is going to probably frustrate a lot of people, but I think one of the best examples of this is FIFA. I did a few Ultimate Team videos. I absolutely love playing the game FIFA. I really do. It is probably one of my favorite sports games to play. But I know little to nothing about what is going on in soccer right now, and I'm trying to fix that. I watch soccer games when I can. I'm trying to get to know players, things that are going on, different strategies and stuff like that. Because I think one of the things that gives me an edge, and this is kind of why I do primarily baseball videos, is because I know baseball. I can talk passionately about baseball, and you guys can tell that I am passionate about baseball. So, for something like FIFA, I need to be a lot more passionate about that. And which is kind of why I'm not doing FIFA videos right now. I do want to get it started back up. I think that may be a good test for me. Maybe start playing some FIFA again and kind of get back into that. But anyway, that being said, love this. Love this. Because if you don't, people will notice. And it will not be a big draw. Now, next piece of advice. Be as absolutely professional as you can with your videos and what you do. What I mean by that, you got to invest in doing this. That means you have to spend a little bit of money. Save up if you don't have that much. You know, if you have an allowance, if it takes you to do chores. The one piece of equipment that I use to record videos, and this is the same piece of equipment that every other commentator who does videos of this quality, I mean, we use what's called an HD PVR. And you guys will see what that looks like. A lot of you already know, but it's $200, you guys. You got to invest. You got to make this professional. And gosh, this is so bad because, like I said, I don't want to make anybody mad. There have been videos I've seen of people starting to become commentators who use an iPhone. Personally, I think that somebody who has an HD PVR over somebody using an iPhone and recording the game, I think the person with the HD PVR is more likely to get my subscription than somebody who uses an iPhone. Now, that's not necessarily just saying recording equipment or what you use for the video. It's a huge part of it. But what I also mean is doing stuff like intros. Intros are huge, I think. I used to not have an intro, and then when I did get an intro, I saw a big increase in my amount of views because people are like, oh, okay, this guy has an intro. He must be pretty good or something like that. So be willing to invest. Make this as professional as you can. I know, actually, I have not sworn once in a video. I will admit, sometimes I do cuss. I drop some words I probably shouldn't. But I don't feel that it deserves a place in these type of videos. Because I've watched some videos, I've been like, wow, this guy dropped the F-bomb so many times. It's just not entertaining anymore. You know, I think sometimes you can prove a point if you use a big word like, you know, you just swear and you kind of just put something out there. I think sometimes you can prove a point. But if that's what you do, that's just not me. That's my advice, is to not do that. But you may feel differently about it. And if you do, that's totally okay. Alright, so before I kind of get back to everything here, I have to point this out. 2 foul balls. Every time that I'm in this situation here where I've got a runner on first, and I'm trying to hold him at first, it always takes a number of times for me to be able to actually get something that I can use to get this pitcher out. Alright. 4 times. Alright, let's see if it happens again. 5 times. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I really feel like the count from Sesame Street right now. Let's see if it does it again. 6 times. Yeah, see what I mean? I was like 4 times. 5 times. Anyway, finally I get one. Okay, so kind of going back to it. Alright, so love it. Be professional. I think that's huge. And another piece of advice is be patient. You're not going to get to where you want to be overnight. You do not start a YouTube channel with 3,000 subscribers to start off with. Very early on, it is difficult to get a subscriber because as you kind of get more and more subscribers, you know, you have more people who return and they tell their friends, stuff like that. So be willing to be patient at the beginning. I get messages from people saying, hey, I've done 4 videos, but I haven't gotten over 100 views. What am I doing wrong? To be honest, you're probably doing nothing wrong. I remember in my first videos, I mean, you can go back and as embarrassing as it is for me to watch them, you can. And you can see that I've come a long way. Once you start off doing commentating, you have to figure out what works for you. You know, what kind of equipment do you want to use? How do you want to have things set up? And you have to do something that is truly yours. Like, absolutely, truly yours. If you try and copy somebody else, it's not going to get you that far. So be willing to be patient. Know that you are going to make mistakes and you are going to get a lot of flack for it. I misspeak every once in a while because, you know, when I talk for this long, I'm bound to say something and it just comes out wrong. Like, I've said the wrong name for somebody, like Chad Pennington instead of Cliff Pennington. Or I say, like, I don't know if I did. I have to go back. But, like, in the 30 wins with 30 teams with the Angels, I can't remember if I kept saying the A's for the Angels sometimes. I mean, I have to go back and listen to it. And even when you go back and you edit something and you take a look and listen to what you just said, sometimes it's just going in your head and you don't hear it. And it just slips by you. The fact is, every commentator you're going to meet, we're people. We make mistakes. And you got to realize that you are going to make mistakes. And some viewers aren't going to let it go. That's okay, though. That happens. It's part of this. At first, it used to bother me, but now I'm kind of at the point where I'm just used to it. It's like, you know what? I'll do better next time. So, that being said, maybe that can kind of help you out with that a little bit. Now, kind of work with others, too. That's one of the things that I think was a major flaw for me. Is I'm just like, you know what? And I was really like this when I first started commentating. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. It's going to be all me. I'm going to ignore everybody else, and this is just going to be my videos. I think it's great to create friendships with some of the other commentators. Like LTP Fear, I think is a great guy. I haven't talked to him in a while. I feel bad about that, and that just reminded me I need to text him. But I think it's good to make, you know, friendships like that, do dual commentaries and stuff like that for people, with people, I guess. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I had so many other things. Maybe I'll do it again in another video down the road. But this video is over 1,000 plus skill points. That's pretty sweet. I'll definitely take that. I'll spend that pretty quick. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Like I said, hopefully this advice helps a little bit. If you guys want to hear more, maybe I'll do another video on it. It's all about you guys giving a thumbs up, though, to something on here. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, for all of you guys' support, everything like that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff. As always, though, you guys, I hope you have a good one.